Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, November 9th, 2023. Right now, it's actually 11:40 already. The market been open for 2.5 hours, so almost noon. And look at this. This is very interesting. Flying taxi. Hedge fund found the top flying taxi. Stock to own and stock to own. Okay, I won't own any flying taxi stock. Come on, it's too early. Just wait. I will own SpaceX if it's a proper company. I would like to buy SpaceX, but I would not like to buy Tesla yet. It's too much competition now. But if it's SpaceX IPO, wow, that thing is going to take off. Yeah. So yeah. Anyhow, interesting, huh? Flying taxi. Okay, just sit on top of a bunch of copter. Basically, that's what it looked like. I cannot imagine ending this in my backyard. I mean, all these wings, all these space I need. And then, no, that's not the way I would like my flying taxi to be. It has to be compact. Cannot be have a wide wing, a fixed wing aircraft. Not even like a rotary aircraft. That propeller bay is way big, and the vortex it create in my backyard is going to destroy all my planet on my tree. Probably suck up my cat and the field ball on the street too in the process. No, not that. Anyhow, let's get back to today's main topics. So there's not much really going on. The market opened flat, came down, and came back up. But Apple has a beautiful trade going on. Oh my God, this is trader's dream. This is like textbook trader's dream. You know why? I tell you why. We have a nice run this year, right? Until the summer, and then it start doing this. It start doing the ABC wave. The peak is like, and then it come back. We trade from the peak, right? A, B, C, D, E, F. At F, I thought this is a downtrend line, as you can see very clearly, right? I connect these top, the peak. I start making low, so it's making a downtrend after a very nice run. The whole year was running from here, right? So it did a nice retracement, have like 40%, 30% retracement. Less than half, important part is less than half retrace. So that's fine. Overextended a little. The market came in a little and then stopped bouncing. So it established the low. So it was trading in this trend line, downtrend. Right that. Yeah, I will explain that. You see my next line. And then I was short. I was like, okay, this is where you want to short. The first one is hard to know because you don't know when to turn, right? And then make a new one. And then the next one, when it turn around, that's much more easier to know in actuality. This is a short spot. As it bounce, and right here, we make new low after this bar. That's your shorting position. This one is too hard. This momentum, and then it gap down. So this one cannot catch unless you trade intraday. This on a daily basis, this bar, right? All these green bar, and then it turn red. Next bar make new low. You can make a nice line now on these two. Without seeing the future. That was short, of course. Perfect vision, right? That was short. I didn't catch that, and then they make new low, right? Lower low, new low, and then it bounce. Start making 3 up bar. Hey, that's change to trend, but it's still right at this point. I decide, hey, chances are, oops, I'm launching another one. Okay, let's wait. So chances are, let's short this. If it come back down, hey, I will profit from this. So I shorted, and post earnings on Apple was mixed. The big part to me is that for this whole year, every quarter, they're not losing revenue, but the revenue is shrinking. So I'm like, okay, that might be a good point to short. So I shorted. But, well, the market is always right. That means if the market goes down, I make money. If the market goes up, I'm going to lose money, right? But that's fine because I will close out the trade. I mark my trade right this. You can see right in here. I have a short. The red is my stop loss, and above this, right here, above this, top of the red box, that's when I close my position. I have to. That's my stop loss, and my profit target was just over here, right here, over here. I was using a 1 hour chart on that. So let's switch to 1 hour. Well, let's switch to 2 hours. Let's see how that looked. All right. So in actuality, okay, 2 hours and not enough. So let's use the we have enough bar. Let's use 30 minutes. I was trading off 30 minutes for the entry position and the exit position basically. So each bar now is going to be 30 minutes. Okay. So waiting for it to load. Now the only thing is because the scale is different, so that's why I just need to adjust the scale. That's fine. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Alright. Stay with me. Come on. You can do it. Oh, because I'm launching that thing. Okay, here we go. Perfect, perfect. So it bounced off here, and on this bar I say, hey, and short it. Just outright short it. It bounced off this. The first time, 2 times, I short it. I short it on this bar. I don't care the price because I'm going for the previous low, which is here, right? The previous low right here. This is my profit target. A little bit above that, I will take profit. And if it broke above here, this line, and above this bar, I give it a little more room. That's my stop loss. For any reversal trade, my risk is really 1-to-1 ratio. So I set this at 1-to-2, 1.34. That's fine. I don't expect it to collapse all the way down. That's the thing. But I'm like, if I am wrong, that's the reason why it's up here. If I'm wrong, I need to turn around and take the trade going up because it's going to break out. It break out of this beautiful downtrend line. That will be a breakout trade. All right. So if I'm wrong, hey, and I want that trade. I've been waiting for a trade to go long on Apple. I've been talking about it for a while already. That was the real trade I'm looking for. But breaking up on the downtrend make the stock neutral. It's not uptrend trade. Okay, remember this, very important. The trend was up and then it turned down on the retracement on the daily. When it broke up again, that does not make the trade in the bull. That make the trade away is no longer in a bear territory. That's what it means. That means it's just being neutral. It's not. So the buyer, seller, there's as many buyers and as many sellers. That's what that means. Okay, very important. So the stock is no longer in a bear territory in that sense, where it broke out of a downtrend. For it to resume an uptrend, it needs to break above the previous high over here. Then it's an uptrend because it's making new high. What defines uptrend? Higher high. All right. Over here, that's not higher high because previous is over here. Of course, depends on time period, on your time period too. But I'm looking at this for the year. I'm talking about trending for the year. I'm not talking about 3 years, 5 years, or 6 months. I use 1 year's time as a reference on this trade because this trend has been going on for 2 months. So I'm referencing this is not. I'm sorry, not 2 months, 2 quarters, right? 6 months. So this time frame fall within what? Within the 1 year time frame. So I'm using the 1 year time frame as reference point. All right. So on this sense, this as on a year time frame, it's no longer in a downtrend. Apple is on an uptrend. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, not an uptrend, but as on a neutral. It broke out of a downtrend. Now it's on neutral, on a sideways action. I'm catching up on a sideways action, and I expect eventually this guy gonna come back down. That's just nature of things. So I think I have something running in the background taking up too much memory. I'm sorry. So the loading take a while. Okay, let's go back. Good. Yeah. So right here, this is what I want to expect. I expect this trend to eventually, this action to eventually come off, right? Nothing go up forever. Okay, this is the picture I have in mind. This is the perfect picture I have in mind actually. I took a small position here. That just to keep me on the radar. I want to add to this position. The question is, when do I add? When do I buy more? Now this is a sideways. It broke the downtrend. Does not mean it's an uptrend. It might just go sideways, right? So I'm not going to buy a higher high every time it break out. Right now, when it's going sideways, the stock, I want to buy at the bottom, towards the bottom. Where's the bottom? Well, this is where it's break out, right? And you never aim for absolute bottom. You aim for around the bottom area. It's always a general area. So when it comes off, rounding off, and come back down, and I see where it's bottoming out. I need to see price action where like these. I want to see tails and then come back, tails and come back like these, right? Thor's hammer. I want to see a hammer candlestick. That's one. Then the next bar I buy, or even on that at the end of the day on that bar on Thor's hammer, I want to buy. on these points. It might drift lower, right? And then bounce up again on buy. When do I get out? When it broke down below the downtrend line. I'm going to keep extending the downtrend line now, right? That's my absolute out. I could get out after, or I could get out closer. Depends on how close I want to set up the stop loss. But that's always an absolute stop loss. You always think of that. Well, at this point, I need to throw in towel because this trade is no longer intact. The setup is no longer intact. Well, if it's going sideways, I'm expecting it to go up. Eventually, it just goes sideways. Right? If it goes sideways, it's good to pick up at the bottom because it's going to bounce off, right? So I can still make some money. But I'm thinking that when do I get out on a sideways trade is when it breaks down, when it breaks to the downtrend, downside again, which is absolutely when it crosses this line. So I will extend this line. Okay, when it crosses this line, this must get out. And or it crosses below the previous low. Then it becomes a downtrend. Then you take the other side of the trade. That's all. You take the other side of the trade again if you want. But that's absolutely all. Now there's a many places that you might want to get out before it drifts all the way down. Because if it keep on drifting around down here, it gets really painful because you keep losing money, keep buying more, and then come down, make new low, right? Supposedly is that if I bought here, you want to get out here if it break down. You want to keep your stop loss tight. You always get back in if it break new up trend. And okay, I'm talking about absolutely like I didn't get out here because I'm being stubborn and stupid. Then get out when it break back in the downtrend. Better yet, get out if it go somewhere below. Okay, below what? Where would this be? Well, look at the previous peak. Okay, this is where I'm thinking I want to buy again, right? The previous peak. And if this is where I need to get out, I mean, if previous low, this is previous peak, and then you look at this peak and then go back from the peak, look at the low. This is where you need to get out, I mean. So, yeah. But that will actually broke down below, right? Or touching the downtrend. Get out. Yeah. You should not add more. I will add here. If it go lower, I got to watch. I don't want to add. I got to think about get out. The only time I add is it go up again. And then they make new high. Look, this is the previous high, right? It will be right here. If it's turned around here, that's the previous high. Make sense? Now, this is where I bought again. If it go up, break out here. I'm gonna buy more. I'm gonna buy more, and then eventually it run and come back. Right? This is where I will buy more again. So I will buy here, buy on the breakout. Right? I don't know when it's peaking, and then buy on the next bottom again, and buy on the breakout. Okay, this breakout will be the ultimate breakout right here. This is the previous high. Look, let's draw a line. This is the previous high. Before, right, from the previous trend, uptrend, before it turned around. When it break out here, that's the big trade. Right here, you buy more. And then we come back, hopefully it come back a little, and it bounce off the side again, and then you buy more. There's so many places you can buy more. You buy on the breakup, you buy on the retracement. We buy on the breakup, you buy on the retracement. That's how you roll it up. That's trend following. That's how you make a lot of money, shitload of money, okay? Excuse my language, but that's how you get ultra wealthy. If you can latch on one of these trades, you get ultra wealthy. That's how it works. That's trend following. When do you get out? Well, on this trade, it could break below this. Hey, right? On this trade, this is when I got in, right? If somewhere break below, look. This is my absolute stop loss right here on this trade. On the second trade, I bought here. If we go below here, right? So on the second trade, if we follow this line, for example, right? That's around the trading action. Then I will have a long position here, right? So I'm looking for this to go up for a long time until we reach here if the first exit. I don't plan to exit. Now my stop loss should be around here. Okay? It break below this. Give it some room, nice room, because this you can use there's many other ways to set stop loss. I will go over that later on in a separate video. Right now you can set stop loss here, very close to where it break down, and you can always go back in and you see it break up again. Yes, you will take this stop loss. That's fine. Okay. So for second trade, this is your stop loss, and then you keep moving. As third trade, you is a breakout here. You set up another one here. All right, and your stop loss will be below the peak. Depends on your profit target and another thing. 1 to 3, right? So let's say if I expect over here this 1 to 6, right? So I have a lot more room. 1 to 3 will be here. If you get very simple ways to judge your stop loss is how big of a ratio. Right? For every 1 unit you lose, I want to at least gain 3 units. So that's 1 unit loss, 3 unit gain on this trade. And so I will set it here. If I expect it to go here, you understand what I'm saying? All right, so right here, it's a risk reward ratio. Look at the white box, the green letter, right? 3.5, that's around 3, right? I mean, for 1 unit, the red is 1 unit. I stack up 3 units in the white area. That's 1 to 3 win-lose risk reward ratio. You know what I'm saying? Trend following, you do at least 1 to 3. You want to do 1 to 10 actually, but that's fine. 1 to 3 is good because you want to get out if something goes wrong or it's not going your way. Then you only need to take this small loss, which means for every win, it takes 3 continuous lose for you to flat, not even losing money, right? Okay, that's the beauty of trend following. Of course, you can get chopped up a lot. If this trend start turning around and go back in and below this, like, right, then that's that. But right now I have this trade going on and I have set it to 1 to 2, but right now I see momentum. I'm just going to set it to 1 to 3, that's all. Because I see momentum, I see the nice green bar. This trade is good for now, things change. Okay, so for every unit that I'm willing to risk down here, I will go for 3. That's how it goes, right? So that's just an example. 1, 2, 3. Risk reward. But the whole point is, when do I add? I'm looking to add to this position. I don't hold enough of this stuff. I want to hold a lot more. Now, if you break up trend and retrace, this is where I'm going to happen. I'm going to keep buying. Every time it break up on a certain level, I buy. Every time we break up and then retrace, and then it's turn around again, I buy. I want to buy all the way up. Imagine you did that to Bitcoin for the last 10 years. Oh my God. You're probably you're not talking about being just holding a few million. You probably own hundreds of millions, right? You find something that do that, please do that, people. That's all you need to do to make money. Forget about other thing, okay? This is all you need to do. Have the patience. You're looking to hold stuff for 5, 10, 20 years. That's why you pick the big reward. Don't go for the low one over time. And relax. Trade it daily. Don't trade intraday. Look for these trends. This is just a first breakout. It might come back down. It might go back down if everything goes wrong again. It will slide, and then you get out. That's all. All right, you get out. I lose 1 unit. That's fine. I wait for next trade. I enter again. Wait for trends to get 3 units and risk another one. I have 3 trends for 1 win before I start losing money. Sometimes you will lose up. You have series of 9 trades that will go wrong, but you only need 3 good trades to come back. Alright? Beautiful. That's how it works. The important part is you gotta see this clear. You gotta see where the technicals are, the support resistance, you gotta see where the trend are going. And I have this nice uptrend before. It turned into downtrend. Good. I'm waiting. Whoa, this break up. It might come back. That's why I want to get in. It might stop messing around with this level, this bottom. This is top on this whole level. It's going to mess around for a long time before it start breaking up again. Establish new trend. That's fine. I want to go for the main trend. Why? Because I have an investment thesis. Is that these are the top guys for AI. AI is a hard thing. Most important is investment thesis. Without investment thesis, technical mean nothing. Okay. You have to have the fundamental. So that can be all wacky. Still, the thesis is intact. Is the market has a new technology, a whole new wave that opened up a whole new dimension for the world. AI is the biggest thing in this time period right now. Just like internet, right? The internet bubble, and then the rise of the mobile phone, telecom, and the apps for the last 10 years that give wide eyes, right, to all these like Trader, right, Robinhood, right. At one point they make so much money. If you do this trend following on those guys, again you'll be millionaire. So right now the most important theme, AI. You only make it the first move for the last 3 quarters. You make first move since the beginning of that chat. Open AI, ChatGPT was the driver of this. Now we see so many proliferation of AI. You go to YouTube, everything's AI, right? Tech, okay? You can make AI music, AI movie, AI painting, everything AI, right? But that's not it. AI is going to replace so many jobs. Corporate profit going to spike. You're going to lay off a lot of people. That mean what? Every time you lay off a lot of people, you're going to replace them. Either you're not doing well or you're doing well and laying off people, then you're replacing with AI. Oh, make more money, right? This is the future. AI car, AI robotic, everything. AI robotic is the next biggest thing for the next 10, 20 years. This is where I'm lecturing on. This is the investment thesis. Unless AI stop developing, everybody's like, okay, we gotta stop AI. Cut it out. Otherwise, this is the future. Right? Until the next investment theme come in, right? That you can latch onto, well, then you start doing all these analysis. But you have to have the broader macro analysis, right? That US, number one economy in the world, the sinking is so much money. Google, Apple, everybody, right? NVIDIA, Intel, Meta, they all pouring money into AI because this is where the money is going to go. If you don't put money in that, you're going to be behind your competitors. That's how it's going to go. We're waiting for new technology to overcome and overtake and have new product. Now, if you just buy pure AI stock, you're screwed, okay? Because those have no pricing power, those have not big revenue. But these guys, Apple, the big magnificent seven, the big eight, right? These guys, Apple, Google, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, Microsoft, NVIDIA, well, more than that. Apple, Qualcomm, Intel, AMD, this list, TSM, IBM, MU, Cisco, Clark, AMD, whatever. This whole list right here are the guys are pouring money, especially the top, these guys on the top, are pouring billions into this area. They're gonna have so much. Why they do that? You gotta ask them why they're doing that. Because they like to burn money? They don't waste money? Because they can think this is the future where they're gonna make a lot more money, right? So what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna just let it go by you? Just like the internet bubble? Or the rise of the mobile phone, the apps and all that stuff? Or are you gonna be part of this wealth generation? Your choice. My choice is I'm going to take these trade. I'm going to keep learning, keep making my mind sharp so I can see this trade. And I'm going to latch onto it and make a lot of money. Period. Simple, right? So here we go. Potential recovering from a downtrend. Not an uptrend yet. Now it's going in a neutral environment. I'm looking for this. Nothing is perfect. It's gonna go screw. It's gonna screw me every other way. Okay, that's how it will go. This is a perfect world, but what's perfect? If I scale this out, look, up, down, and then eventually up, right? What does that mean? Trend following. I pull this out to a bar, monthly bar, weekly bar. You can see this more clearly. Trend following, buy on the breakout, buy on the turnaround on the retracement, then turn around again. All right. Keep adding to the position, snowball it up. That's all you need to do. These are solid company. I'm not buying crap company that today I'm doing AI, I'm going to make a zillion, but then tomorrow my research failed and the stock just collapsed. No, I buy a solid company. No BS company. I don't go for trendy stock, I don't go for cheap guy. I don't even look at other guys that is not in this category. If you're not making money for the last 3 years, then where you have money to really invest, first of all. Okay, yeah, you can find an investor, but you're not making money. Until you make money, it will be hard. It will be very hard. I mean, yeah, it's actually something like Tesla, right? How many Tesla are there? If you look at the other Tesla, like Rivian and all those guys, look at the stock price. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about those guys. Why? They're not the market leader. They just latching onto the trend. On top of it, they don't have existing revenue. They're not solid stock. Buy solid stock. Play this guy. Play the big boy first. And then when you see the next big thing, they're going to replace the big boy, jump into that ball. Do not speculate. Do not gamble. When you buy stock like this list, AI list, I have a whole list. Last year, I was looking at, not last year, last quarter, I was looking, oh, AI has moved, so I can look at this. Okay, let me show you AI stock, what they really do. If you just buy, okay, AI is the next big thing, I buy AI stock, buy AI stock, buy stock. What the F? Okay, these are AI stock index, these two. Okay, what the F? How are you gonna make money? You just keep hitting stop loss. You're gonna keep okay, let me show you a really good one, which is, the ticker is AI. Okay, C3. But ticker is an AI stock. Okay, you want to buy this? You're gonna touch this guy? Seriously. Well, I won't touch it until it break new high and see a trend falling. Yes, beginning of the year is this, but when it turn around, this is the problem. Is when the market turn around, it's going to erase all your gain. Even my system says short it, sell it, sell until here. Now it's a long. Okay, that's just a systematic trading. I do not play this guy. I do not play these guys. Not even Adobe. That's I don't see it. Okay, and Adobe is still doing well. Why? This is actual stock. The actual stock that have money. That is making revenue. Adobe is making money for many years. It's not just an AI stock. Remember that. Okay, that's why this guy can proliferate and profit a lot more than, say, this guy, which is an index of AI stock and doing this. The index even worse. Oh my God, the sector index of AI stock, it make even new low. It broke, look. It broke. Beginning of the year is here. It raised everything. Now it's turning around. Right? Well, if you're a trend follower, you actually will be shorting this guy if you know how to read the chart correctly, okay? You'll be shorting this. My systems have a short here, and then have a long here, get out here, and then short again here, get out here, and it's still in short. Now it's get out, so it's neutral. That's my systematic trading. What is system? Okay, I will tell you this very simple system. This is a moving average. Volume weighted moving average. But it's a moving average. So when you cross over, in the red you sell, in the green you buy or take profit on your short. Short again, take profit. Short again, take profit. So no trade now on this guy. But look at this. For the since end of summer, August, well, end of July, I have a short signal or get out signal on any of the long. There's no long signal. Should not be holding this stock. Even my system tell me that. Okay. Now, so I gotta ask, how good is my system? Well, systematic assessing why? This year on the trend, it make money. But other times is make money, lose money, make money, lose money. This is why you gotta put human decision-making power overlay, then let the robot trade for you. Because sometimes you will do this, but most of the time it's going to do that, okay? You have to learn how to trade, how to read the market. This is why. Otherwise, just let the system do it. I don't have to think. I don't have to sit in front of the screen. Nobody, you know. Yes, there's a very successful systematic trader, but they continue to trick and work on the system. Instead of reading a chart and stuff like that, they a lot, like quant fund. It's all correlation analysis. Okay, they still do a lot of different type of work, PhD level math work. Who are you talking about? That's quant fund, okay? Biggest systematic trader, DE chart, powerhouse. They continue to develop the system. You have to continue to develop it. So yeah, same thing on this thing, right? So I'm not systematic. I'm a discretionary trader with a systematic overlay on it to help me make decision. Okay. So anyway, again, okay. So as we're launching, this is still loading. What a crappy day for this software. I don't know why it's loading. I have a Heiken-Ashi overlay on this, but it's not loading. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do, right? So anyhow, yeah, it's dragging this loading right. So here's the thing. If you're just looking at this without what I'm telling you, drawing trend line, you don't see where the trades are, right? But now it's very clear, right? You have this up channel for the beginning of first quarter, 2 quarter of this year. The summer retracement now is want to do this. I'm hoping it do this, but I can be all wrong. It might do something. I'll just zigzag around sideways. That's fine. I'm just waiting for breakout. I add. Breakout, I add, retrace one, and then turn around, and I see buying, I add. Otherwise, just wait for the next breakout and add, right? So, that's fine. I would take stop loss if it hit this red area and it go beyond that. Automatically, my trade is out there. Stop loss is always, every time I put in open a trade, I put a stop loss, and I will walk away. I don't have, even I forgot about trade, or God forbid I went into coma or something, the system will kick me out. Because I have stop loss orders out there. So I'm not worried. I don't put profit target orders because this moves. This can move. My profit target can keep moving up. I don't move them. I'll move down if things are nice, right? But most of the time I want to move them up because that means I make more money, right? Either way, so this is what I have in for. Right? And that will continue to update and change. But right now I'm more looking for this. It could be like this, or it could be like next year or many years later you do this. I don't know when it's going to do this pattern, okay? This is called the 1, 2, 3. Every trend is in this pattern. You have uptrend, retracement, second wave, retracement, and third wave. You can always identify this. Find this, and you're going to be rich beyond your imagination. No other way to trade big and make a lot of money. You can trade your reversal, you can trade your statistically delta options, whatever. Alright, but you must learn this. You got to know this stuff. You're looking for this. This is a trend. 1, retrace. 2, retrace. 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you look for this. This is the pattern. This is the king of trend following. This is king of making money in the market. It work on any day. You just have to find a trend, all right, and buy the breakup. Even you don't buy the turnaround, right? Turnaround is harder to play. You gotta be able to. But the breakup is very easy. Look, this is the top of one, right? When it break here, buy again. This is top, right? Retrace, and when it break here, over here, right here. When it break, buy again. That's all you need to do. Buy the breakup on the trend following. When you get out, when it go a little bit below the breakout point, or even halfway between the previous top and the bottom, put it halfway. Or absolutely, when it go below this, absolute stop loss. You have one very close, second one in the mid, or absolute stop loss. Depends on what your profit target is. Okay? Very simple. Breakout trade. This is right here. We have a breakout trade right here. Very important. I took this trade. I don't have enough size, small size, but because it's a neutral. If a breakout on trend continuation, a breakout on trend, yes, big size. That's all how it works. I just get it off my chest so people can see and learn from this. This is the heart and soul of trading. Okay? And trend following and making big money. Investing, same thing. Even you invest. Trading is just sort of horizon, how we look at it. Trading trading, investing, same concept. Trend following, make money, right? Make money why? Because you hold asset that appreciate in price. This is the game of capitalism. You don't do this, in the capitalism world, I can't help you, nobody can help you because you want to be poor, that means. You want to stay poor. Nobody can help you when you elect to be poor. Only you can help yourself to get out. Only you can help yourself to make rich beyond your dreams by doing a lot of things. But the game, asset appreciation. This all comes back to one thing, right? What you own, they go up in value. I don't care what you own. If it go up in value, well, guess what? You make money, right? When you sell it. Go down in value, you lose money when you sell it. Stock market is just one of the many ways to express this fundamental truth, fundamental principle of wealth generation, wealth making. This is wealth making. I'm not even talking about wealth preservation. That's a whole different knowledge that everybody needs to develop. Which means don't buy stupid things that will go down in price. Don't instead of buying Lexus, get your Accord, use the extra money to buy more stock. How simple is that? Lexus, what does that do? Every time you need to fix it, guess what? I'm in a late. Every time I put it in the garage, somebody put in a Lexus that need to be fixed. The owner is always cursing at the mechanic, why it cost me so much? Because it's a Lexus. Period, right? Well, I'm happy my Accord never break down. Take care of it, that's all. Well, but everybody to their own. Yes, you want to drive Lexus, experience it, well, lease that damn thing. Don't buy it. And we're trying to give it back. Knowing that when you lease, you lose money. When you buy, you lose money. Either way, it's an expense. It's not a revenue. Understand that, okay? When you drive a car, you always expense. Yeah, you say, oh, it's a collector car. Only when somebody buy it at a high price from you. And you're going to need it to sit in the garage because God forbid you don't want to scratch it, dent it, or have it stolen, right? So you put it in the garage and well, that is not for transportation. It's not what is purpose for, right? Understand what's expense, understand what is that revenue, right? Very important. Alright? Very important to learn this capitalism principle. They don't teach you in school. Make it simple. They want you to spend money because I'm the company, I own this company, I want you guys to spend money. So I make more money, right? Yes, of course, you will argue if everybody stops spending, then the economy goes to stand still. But guess what? Most people don't stop spending. Well, we feel people are like us that want to make money. They understand the concept. That's why we can be on the higher echelon of the pyramid, and while most people are struggling day to day. Okay, but I will talk a little today, a lot more principle that I exact, but this is a pattern I'm looking for eventually. It doesn't have to happen immediate. Be patient, very, very patient. But it broke out of a downtrend. That's the only important part. So I'm now more actively looking at buying more stock. Actually, there's not only him alone. A lot of guys are doing that. Okay, Meta, beautiful pattern. They all, right, wow. Okay, came back, right? Look, these are buying signals. Long tail. They're sellers and then buyers come back. Long tails. That's what I'm looking for. Reading these candlesticks. These are called hammer. My biggest thing is hammer. I get excited when I say hammer because heavy. They make an impact. They go boom. Okay, and they go boom like this. Okay, it go boom. Look, hammer, boom, go up. Hammer, boom, go up. Hammer, boom. Okay, remember this. Now, Meta is about to break out on the upside. I'm waiting for the breakout. We'll take a small position, break out, and then come back a little. When it turns again, I will make even larger position. Very exciting times. I'm waiting. Just let the market do its thing. Market is what? Always right. I can be wrong. I can still make money if I get on the right side of the market. You can say you're right, but you're on the wrong side of the market. You can argue, oh, you're right. It doesn't matter. When we get down, you just lose shit of money. Right? Period. Anyway, that's all today. Overtalk a little. It was fun. It was great. And again, prosperity happens never by accident. It's plans accumulated. And we're planning, scheming, and planning. And I see this picture in my mind. I'm looking for this. And when the market do exactly what the picture is, then my trade happens and I get rich. Simple. Thank you for watching. Talk to everyone next time.